So for everybody, including you, would you like to know how to be at peace? How to be in acceptance of all the changes that are happening, everything that's happening in the world, that's happening in your own life with, the travel cancellations and lots of other changes. Would you like to know how to be in acceptance and at peace and trust that it's possible?
Yes.
Yes.
Would you like to know how to still be in joy no matter what's happening around you?
Yes.
Yes.
And trust that it's possible for you, and trust that you deserve it and you're worthy of it.
Yes.
Would you like to know how to fully allow yourself to feel that joy, that inner joy that's always there, without needing that external satisfaction that is so easy to love too, the trips, the connections with family, and those things that are not happening right now, without needing that, to really feel that joy within.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, that's what just came up. So focus on that, right? To really feel that joy within, and maybe have that as an affirmation too. I am joyful.
I am joyful.
And even if you're not feeling it in every moment, and if seemingly negative news comes, shocking news, still maintain this I am joyful. Because in our soul, in our heart, we can still feel joy and then share this joy with other people, because everybody needs more joy, especially right now, because if we get into the worry, then we just put out more worry. And it's totally understandable to get into the worry with all the stuff that's happening. But ideally, we get ourselves into a positive place, and then we can breathe with that and send that energy out to other people too. Again, without being in denial, we're still aware of what's happening, and we have that compassion, and we maintain that joy in our soul. Yeah. So who else would like to share how they feel, what they want to change in their life? Was there anything?
I don't want to change anything. It's just feel some more peace, I guess.
Okay.
Like everybody else, we miss our families. I miss my girl.
Barbara and I were both talking about feeling irritated.
Well, I don't know about it. My stomach is irritated. My stomach is.
We're also irritated at people and things that are really tiny, not big.
It adds up, right?
It adds up.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Okay.
And then I'm having my coccyx pain again. So I'm great standing up, great walking. It's just sitting.
It was a pain in the butt.
It's a pain in the butt. But it goes away. It comes, it stays for a while, and I'm going to go get a massage or something, at this physical therapy that I was doing before. It worked really well.
I remember you saying you had a great physical therapy.
It did. So I'm going there, and she massaged my, and the muscles in my back and so on. And I think if I do that, I'll be good.
Yeah.
I've gotten shots there before, which have helped, but it's been excruciating. But it's only if I sit down. I don't have the pain other than that. So
okay,
that's
You're
a good
thing. Right now, is it hurt?
Well, I've got my little cushions and all this kind of stuff. I mean, if you look down, you could see all my little cushions. Yeah. And it's like everybody else. I'm heartbroken that I can't see my I think we are all intensely intense about our families.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. And when we can't see them or something happens to them, it happens to us,
Weird one here.
you know. So anyway,
Trying to see it.
And Linda, was there anything? I know you were saying you're upset. You were upset. Was there anything like specific that you wanted to change or?
Well, I decided today
I'll go back home.
that I'm going to take better care of myself. I haven't been taking care of myself nutritionally, and I'm making a commitment to myself to love myself enough to do that. So,
Good.
and I'd like to mention my nephew-in-law, Thad, who's going to have his stomach removed because he has cancer. And it's metastasized, and they're going to remove it. So I'd like to send him healing
Pat?
light and love. It's probably going to happen next week.
It's metastasized to where?
It's in the stomach.
Oh.
It hasn't gone outside the stomach, so they're just going to
okay,
remove
good.
the whole thing.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Okay.
when you say you haven't been taking care of yourself, what do you mean? You've just been eating what you shouldn't, or?
Right. I have no business eating sugar and wheat and different food things that irritate my stomach and my intestines.
Are you doing that because Tad's
No,
Sad?
I'm doing it because I'm just generally very upset about the state of affairs
Yeah.
from inside out to the universe. It just seems like everything is in chaos. And
Yeah.
even though I'm meditating every day, trying to block that from coming in, it's just sort of like I have to know what's going on for some reason. I'm
Well, and it's
better off when I don't.
It's good to know what's going
You
on.
got your 2 pictures, Bun. I know, because my phone's been acting up. It keeps going to you're on driving mode, so I moved into my computer.
Okay.
Teresa doesn't have to go soon. Right. This is not a flattering picture on that you left on the screen, though.
Oh, good.
I think it's
Okay.
beautiful.
Is there anything else that you want to share, that you want to shift? Otherwise, we'll just go into the group healing and we'll see what comes up.
No, I think that's what I need.
Yeah.
Peace in my gut.
I want you to mention too, my friends, I just found out last night, and I've mentioned this before, they have a son who is mentally ill.
Oh.
He lives at home, and he just had another episode yesterday. So they had to call the police, and he's on, I guess they have this 55-hour lockdown that they do for the mentally ill. And one of the many things I think in this country that we need to take care of is
Oh,
have
my God.
more programs or whatever, because there's nothing for him. And what
Well, they say
frightens
that
me,
the jails are the biggest mental health facilities.
that's the saddest thing.
Yeah.
So he's there. They'll hold him for a few days, but then they'll let him out again, and the same thing will happen again. And
What's his name?
scares, his name is Jeff. But what scares me, he's becoming more and more violent, and he doesn't mean that,
Yeah.
He really doesn't. But I'm afraid he's going to hurt his parents. I'm really afraid he's going to come back and hurt them. I thought that before, but as time goes on, and they have such great attitude. I mean, really, they're just magnificent people, and they love him. It's their son.
Sure.
Yeah.
And we know that he doesn't mean to do that, but it doesn't change the fact that they're in danger.
Happening.
So, and I don't know what he's going through,
Yeah.
So anyway, so if we could just say something special for Jeff
And the parents.
and the parents, Naomi and Ben.
I'd like to mention also Kim Drolet. I'm in contact with her, and I'd like to send them, Dante's had a serious mental health event.
Yeah,
I didn't, and I'd like to send love to them and healing light.
yeah. I've not been able to get a hold of Kevin. I left a message for him, but
Tell me the names again.
Dante and Kim and Kevin Drolet.
Okay.
I don't know what the event is.
I don't know either.
Okay. She's opening up her next week to start working again, so I'll talk to her
Okay.
then.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's a mudra that helps us to get out of aggression. It can be aggression of any kind. It can be just like an imbalance, you know, irritation, anger, resentment. So if you fold in 4 fingers, you don't need to squeeze it, but just fold in everything except your thumbs. And then you can bring your thumbs on top of your ring fingers, both hands. And then you can rest your hands on your legs or wherever they want to or an armrest or wherever they want to be. So you can just relax. You don't need to squeeze it to make it comfortable for you. But that, if you hold that for 15 minutes or so, it can be really calming. So that's a great thing to do during meditations. If you're sitting and reading, you know, anytime that you're not using your hands, that's a really powerful tool that we can use to get out of any kind of aggressive energies, irritation, frustration, into a more calming, balancing energies. And it's also helping with constipation, any digestive issues. It's helpful for the liver. So really powerful tool, you know, something like this. So that's a nice one to remember. So you can maintain that while we go into the group healing if you want. So just close your eyes and relax. Maybe roll your shoulders back a few times, many times when there's a lot of stress.
Should we
Or
mute?
Yeah, if you want to unmute yourselves, that would be, actually, I can mute all from here too.
Okay.
Yeah, this way we don't get background sounds. Okay. Yeah, so roll your shoulders a few times, let go of any stress and tension in your shoulders. And we're recording this, so if you like, we can create, like we did last time, a private group on YouTube, and then I can send you the link, so only you can access it if you want to experience it again. You can let me know afterwards if you like that, otherwise we'll just delete the recording. So yeah, just roll your shoulders and just move your body from side to side a little bit. And then sit in a relatively straight position if that works for your body, of course, especially Barbara, sit in any way, or even lay down, you know, be in any position that's comfortable for you. Ideally, the spine is relatively straight, so the chakras can be open, the energy centers. Shoulders rolled back, your heart is open to receive. And then start focusing on your heart chakra, breathing through the nose. That's already calming for the nervous system. Breathing in for maybe 3 or 4 counts. And then breathing out for 5 or 6, making the exhalation just a little bit longer. And when I say counts, it could be like 5 or 6 seconds. And breathe in again. And breathe out for a longer breath, longer exhalation, whatever's comfortable for you. And just continue this at your own pace. So a few cycles of breath, making the exhalation just a little bit longer, breathing out any frustration, irritation, anger, disbelief of what's happening. Just breathe it out, let it go. It doesn't serve us to allow the stress into our body, into our being, to the point where it affects us in a negative way. So breathe it out. And then return to your regular breath. And hopefully now it's a little more calm. So just observe how your breath is right now. And from your heart, draw the energy all the way down into the center of the earth. Breathe the earth energy into your body through your feet, your ankles, especially for Kathy too. I'm not sure if Kathy is on now or not, but definitely bring it into that ligament, healing energy. Draw the energy into your shins, your calves, your knees, washing away any pain, any tension, any stress, stuck energies. Draw the energy into your thighs, your quads, your sacrum, hamstrings, your glutes, bringing fresh energy in so you can have that energy heal the sciatica. Draw it into your hips, groin area. Really imagine that you're washing away any tension, any stress, any stuck energies that over time could create some physical pain. Then let that energy open up, balance out your root chakra at the base of your spine. And that's about that area, the coccyx, tailbone. The color of this chakra is red. It's related to feeling grounded. So especially if you have any tension, any stress in the body in that area, the base of the spine, just really focus on a peaceful connection with the earth, feeling grounded and supported by the earth, rather than feeling the restless energies on this earth. Feeling at home in your body, at home on this earth, in a peaceful, calm, safe way. Then draw the energy into your second chakra. The color is orange. Trusting change, flowing through changes with ease and grace, staying centered with all the changes that are happening every day, all the time. Expressing your creativity with ease and grace in a calm, peaceful way. Movement, moving your body, moving through life in a spacious, peaceful way. Then draw the energy into your third chakra. The color is yellow. Feeling empowered from a peaceful place, not an overpowering energy, not an overactive energy, but a balanced, strong digestion, digesting life in a peaceful way. Then draw the energy into your heart chakra. The color is green. Self-love, love for other people, compassion, forgiveness. Super important to keep that heart chakra open and filled with love and compassion, forgiveness towards ourselves and others. Then draw the energy into the throat chakra. Color is blue. Trusting free expression from the heart. It's also related to the throat, mouth, teeth, gums, anything in the mouth, ears, the jaw, the neck. Knowing that it's safe to express ourselves, to be heard and listened to. Knowing how to listen to others, to hear what they're really saying. Then draw the energy into your third eye, your intuitive center between your eyebrows. The color is indigo. Fully trusting your intuition. So easy for the mind to come in. But when we trust that inner voice, that inner guidance, we know we're directed in the right way, acting on the intuition. Then breathe the energy to your crown chakra at the top of your head. The color is violet. Some people see it as white. Our connection to the universe, to the divine, the creator of all that is. So all of our chakras are balanced, open and receptive, so the energy can flow freely through the spine and enhance the health of our body, mind, and soul. Your feet are still connected to the earth, so we're still grounded. Now imagine yourself in a beautiful ball of light, going out of your crown chakra, out of the top of your head into the universe. It's completely safe. You'll see some bright lights. Imagine going through them. When you go higher, you'll see a dark light. It's just a layer before the next bright light, so go through it. When you go higher, you'll see another bright light. Go through that. Go higher. You come to a jelly-like substance that has all the colors of the rainbow in it, the laws of existence. Imagine going through it and beyond all the laws into the space of limitless possibilities and opportunities. Go even higher. You come to a pink mist, the law of compassion. Go through that. Go even higher. And you come to a window of beautiful, pearly, iridescent white light. Imagine stepping through this window and being surrounded by this energy of unconditional love and light. And just breathe with that. Breathe it into every cell of your body, your mind, your spirit, your soul. And allow yourself to become one with this love and light. It's almost as if your body is dissolving. And this seventh plane energy that we're in is very healing, very calming, nurturing, and peaceful. So just staying there is so healing and creates such beautiful peace. So stay in it, keep your eyes closed. And from here, we'll see what comes up for the group healing. Would you like to release our fear, doubt, worry, stress, anxiety, a little bit of panic energies even coming up that doesn't serve you anymore? We'll send it out to the light to be transformed into love and light. And even though I muted all of you, still say yes out loud, because then you're really expressing that to the universe too. It's a strong energy. It's like an activation energy where you're saying, yes, I really want to shift. So you're co-creating the changes. Would you like to know what peace feels like at this time? Peace around you, peace within you, and trust that it's possible for you and that you deserve to feel peace. It's being downloaded on the history, core, genetic, and soul level. So as a reminder, it works for your whole genetic line too, as long as somebody's not resisting it. And you can still keep the mudra if you like. I'm still holding the mudra. Or relax your hands, whatever you feel like. But this mudra helps to get out of any irritation into peace. Would you like to release all resistance, negativity, fear, sadness, grief that doesn't serve you anymore from Creator's perspective? Would you like to know how to live without resistance, without worry, doubt, fear, sadness, anger, grief, and trust that it's possible for you even at this time. You'd like to know how to feel close to your family, even if you can't see them or touch them in person at this time, and trust that it's possible for you. You really breathe with that because we're all connected through the same energy field. You'd like to trust on all levels that you're always connected to your family, to the people close to you, and that the love is just as strong as if you were actually hugging them and touching them. You'd like to release all expectations now that things are starting to open up again. There could be expectations of how people are going to continue to change or how things are going to be, how it's going to be to actually see your family members at some point when the time is right. So would you like to let go of all expectation so that you're not going to be disappointed? Expectation just sets us up for attachment and then disappointment. You'd like to know how to live without disappointment and trust that it's possible for you to stay joyful no matter what other people choose. Can we realign your definition, perspective, and understanding of joy, peace, and happiness with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? And maybe at this time it's more of an inner joy rather than that happiness that comes from doing certain things or being with certain people. It's a calmer energy of joy. Would you like to know how to allow yourself to feel joy, to feel happy, even when you know that a lot of people are going through a lot of pain? Can we release all the irritation from your digestive system and other areas of your body? And you can feel out where you're holding some irritation or stuck energy, some anger in your body. Also the mind, can we release all of that? Stuck energies, irritation, resentment that's stuck in the body, and send it all to the light. You like to know how to digest not just food and beverages, but also life with ease and grace at this time, and trust that it's possible for you and you're worthy of it. And can we clear all indigestion, again, physically and emotionally, mentally, that no longer serves you? Would you like to know how to digest this whole, all the situations that are happening right now without getting stuck mentally or having stuck energies in your digestive system? Would you like to know how to be safe, how to stay safe and healthy when we start going out more and being with family, being with the new child, and trust that it's possible for you and them to stay healthy and safe? And then it's a fine line of protecting ourselves and not living in fear. So would you like to know how to stay in the light, how to stay in the energy of love and protect yourself and others and trust that it's possible? Would you like to know how to move your body in beneficial ways so that it can open up more, release tension, release stress and stuck energies, especially for the sciatica and to protect the ligament and the foot and the coccyx area. So really feel it out for your own body. I'd like to know how to live without pain and trust that it's possible for you. And you deserve it and you're worthy of it. Can we release all the sadness, the grief, the restlessness that you've taken on from the collective consciousness, and whatever doesn't serve you anymore from this, can we send it to the light? Just breathe it out and let it go with gratitude. Would you like to know how to be grateful for all of your experiences, even if some of them are very challenging? Can we realign your definition, perspective, and understanding of self-love and self-nurturing with Creator's definition, perspective, and understanding? Would you like to know how to take time and trust that there's enough time to take care of yourself, eat healthy, meditate, work out, take time to nurture your body and mind and soul? Would you like to know how to continue to boost your immune system, to keep your respiratory system healthy or get it back into balanced health? Would you like to know how to do that in your own unique, highest and best way from Creator's perspective? Would you like to know what it feels like and how to stay protected from this COVID-19, from autoimmune diseases and from other illnesses and diseases, and trust that it's possible for you to stay healthy? And I'm still all for wearing masks out there, so I'm not saying, okay, now we have these downloads, so we don't need to wear masks anymore. We need to still be realistic and, still be cautious too. Would you like to release fear of the future, fear of the unknown, and fear and anger and resentment related to changes? Would you like to know how to feel joyfully connected to this earth at this time and trust that it's possible for you? Would you like to know how to bring that peace from meditations, the joy, the calm energies into your daily activities and into the world? Can we release the belief that the situation where you can't see your family members and all situations right now are a pain in the butt or a pain in the neck? Would you like to fully forgive the police, forgive everyone, forgive everyone for all the choices that created pain in somebody else's life? And death is coming up, pain, death. Just to forgive everyone. Not saying we need to agree with everyone, but forgiveness is so freeing, even for ourselves. Would you like to know how to choose to live in that energy of love, light, and joy, and trust that that has the power to change this world? And let's send unconditional love to all the people that you mentioned. Let's see, Jeff and his parents, Pat, Kim, Dante, Kevin, Quincy, Marcy. Always nice to send it to Steve. Kathy, I'm not sure if she's on or not, but let's definitely send her unconditional love too. Shannon for the baby coming in August. I don't know if I forget anybody. So just say other people's names if I forgot anybody. So they're all out in the energy field. Let's send them all unconditional love, including their family members too. And let's fill all of you with Creator's unconditional love as well. To let Creator's discernment on when to be active and proactive and have an outward focus, and when to be calm, quiet, and go more within. If you'd like to know how to stay centered in your heart, stay focused on compassion, and live in compassion for yourself and others. And that includes food too, right? So if you'd like to know how to be compassionate towards yourself at all times so that you fuel your body, your mind with healthy food, healthy beverages, lots of water, and positive thoughts, positive feelings, positive energies. Can we release the belief, which may be subconscious, that it's selfish to take time out for yourself and really nurture yourself? If you like to trust that your health and well-being is just as important as everybody else's. And let's send unconditional love to all victims of violence, victims of COVID-19, basically to all people who are really suffering at this time in any way, including financially. A lot of people are going through that too. Let's send unconditional love to all of them and to the healthcare workers and just everybody who needs some additional love at this time. And aggression starts in small ways, you know, just a negative thought, a judgment towards somebody is already a form of aggression. And then it easily builds up, you know, another negative thought and another judgment, whether it's towards ourselves or other people. It's already not practicing ahimsa, this non-harming. So would you like to know how to live in ahimsa, in this non-harming way of life for yourself and for other people, and trust that it's possible? Would you like to know how to live without judging others or judging ourselves and still focusing on positive actions, positive thoughts and feelings? And would you like to know how to live without taking on the pain and struggle of people that are close to you and the collective consciousness? Would you like to trust on all levels that you're worthy of feeling peace and harmony and health in your own being and in your own life and in this world? And just breathe in tranquility or harmony or peace, whatever you want more of right now. Breathe out anything else you like to release. And let's integrate everything we did into your whole being on the history, core, genetic, and soul level in your highest and best way. Is that okay? Would you like to know how to move forward with clarity, peace, gratitude, love, and calm energy? And just take a few more breaths. You could start deepening your breath. Slowly bring some movement into your fingers and toes. Maybe rotate your wrists, bringing fresh energy into the hands. The hands are about doing, taking action. Could be holding on or letting go. Just let go of any remaining energies that you like to release. And stretch your arms up. And slowly come back to the space. And whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes.
Oh. So, Anka, I had my hands on my thighs, like you said,
Uh-huh.
and my left hand just kept twitching,
Oh, okay.
and my left eye was watering. So it's like, what does that mean?
Well, the left side of the body is the feminine receptive side. So maybe it was your time, your opportunity to release that side, you know, maybe to get more in touch with that receptive energy.
Interesting.
Yeah. So maybe just being at peace with just being, you know, that left side, like your left hand was twitching.
Yeah.
So maybe just finding that balance, that it's okay for you to just be, you know.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. And maybe is it something that you're holding on to? Because again, the hands are often about holding on or letting go. Someone, right? Maybe Quincy, you're holding on to Quincy with your motherly, feminine, left side energy.
Could be.
Could be that too. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. And maybe then releasing some sadness that you're doing so much for him and for your whole family, and he's not fully healed. So maybe a little bit of the helplessness is probably too strong, because you're very strong. You're not really getting into that, but like just to release, like just letting it go. Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Whatever and however it wants to come out is great.
Yeah.
Just allowing it. And it's pretty rare for most people to take time to just be, to not even read or listen to a favorite song, or I mean, usually we do something, and to just sit and allow these shifts to happen is a great
biggie. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice. How do you all feel? Oh, you can. Oh, yeah, you unmuted yourself. It's good.
I feel great.
Good.
Very rested.
Barbara, you're unmute. You have to unmute. Barbara.
Maybe I can. I just unmuted you.
Okay.
I think.
There we are.
Okay, thank you. I said I had tears running, and I don't usually do that, so it's
Powerful.
and I don't think I've.
Let it go, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Let it
You
out.
need to let it go.
Yeah, it's great. It's coming out. Whatever wants to come out.
You have good reason.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm getting tears in my eyes because I'm happy.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm releasing with you, because Barbara, you are so strong. I mean, all of you, really. Wow.
I just missed my girl.
So much, and I'm happy that you're releasing and letting it go.
Will they let you go and just kind of hang out in the yard or something, Barb?
Pardon me?
Will they let you go? Not at all. They're not letting anybody anywhere near.
No.
No.
No. I understand it. I understand it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I like it, but I really agree with it, because I wouldn't want other parents going in there that may have to bring something in. So, you know, the protection of everybody. And, you know, I've talked to the director, and she's a really great woman. She's really a asset to HGH. She took over from Marcia. I don't know if you remember Marcia Van Landingham, but well, she took over from Marcia, and she had said that also her daughter just had a baby, and she can't go see her grandchild. So, I mean, everybody has something.
Yeah, I think that's the thing that has me worried, is that we're not going to be able to see Shannon's baby, you know?
Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And even though you know it's for the best, it doesn't take away the ache in your heart.
Yeah.
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 Plus, it's those early connections that the baby will make.
Yeah. But really, really trust that. I mean, it may sound like an idea, and like logically maybe we know it, but really allow yourself to feel that we are all connected through the energy field. And yeah, I love hugs too. And it is different, but still, like, really focus on that connection with your daughter, with the new baby. Like, really send your love to them, and they will feel it, especially a baby, you know. And I think your daughter too, because she's very energy sensitive.
Yes, I actually do that every day. I talk to her and
great.
Tell her that we love her, and
great. And even
Yeah, I do that with everyone though.
Great.
That's good.
And
having
it
a
works.
problem.
It's really,
Yeah.
it's real, you know?
Yeah.
Nancy, one of the things I was thinking of in case you can't be around the new baby is to take your perfume that you always wear
Oh,
and
yeah.
put it on a, or give it to Shannon to use to spray on stuff.
Yeah.
And so when Shannon's holding her, sometimes she could put a hanky with your smell on it.
Yeah.
And so that she's feeling the hugs, but
Yeah.
she's smelling you,
Yeah.
you
Good
know?
point. Yeah.
When my kids would go to, they traveled abroad and stuff, and I'd send them a t-shirt of mine with spray in the plastic bag and zip it up, and I'd send it to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Because the
And already,
smell, the babies, that's what they're going to remember is the smell. Like
Yeah.
since all these little babies have been coming over the last 5 years, I always made sure I was wearing my perfume when I was
Yeah.
around them. Even if I was dressed in clean, you know, clean up clothes, but I always wore the same perfume so that they get that smell.
yeah.
Yeah.
And already, even though the baby is not even born yet, but already send the baby,
Yeah.
the baby in the womb, unconditional love. So there's
Yeah.
already a bond, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nancy, I'm really strongly getting that you're going to be there. I really do.
I'm feeling that too. I wasn't going to say because I don't want to build up enthusiasm.
I'm strongly feeling
attachment
that you're
and
going to be
but-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it just depends upon how Brian and Shannon feel about it, you
Right.
know?
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, that's true.
and they're pretty extreme in their
Yeah.
isolation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's still like 2 months, right?
But
Well, I
you've
don't know what they're
already,
going to do. The tricky part is they're both going to go to the hospital for the baby's birth, which we can't go to. But then there's Alana,
Mhm.
and they were going, well, we want you to watch Alana, but so that's why I'm thinking I'm going to self-isolate
in.
so that let me be
Well,
with
you're
Alana.
pretty isolated now. I mean, the only
Well, we're
ones
pretty
you're around
isolated.
is the Hughes
Yeah.
and, you know, Megan and her family, and they've been isolated. So
Yeah.
the problem will be when they start going back to work and are
Yeah.
around people every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you've got good strategies though, thinking of maybe moving in with them, and it's going to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let that go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's not
A long
serving
time
you.
before August.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's interesting when I went to the doctor yesterday, and she was looking at my records because I hadn't seen her before. And she was saying, oh, you had a negative COVID test, but that doesn't mean you didn't have COVID.
Right.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
said, because you're outside of the time period. So who knows? And the antibodies tests aren't accurate. So
No.
none of us
Yeah.
know whether we have had it or
know.
not.
Yeah.
Right.
And even with Quincy, they're saying he may have had it when his first fevers were going. But again, he was outside of the 14 days when they took the test. And then because the doctors were saying to Teresa yesterday that they're seeing more kids with his characteristics.
Oh, interesting.
Some of them with more than he has. And all of them so far have tested positive for COVID.
Oh, interesting. Because
For the
before they would.
antibodies. For the antibodies.
Oh, okay.
So they're thinking that maybe they tested him too soon. So they're going to test him again, I think, in 2 weeks to see if he's got the COVID antibodies. But
Does he
again,
have
if
a
the
rash? They have a rash too?
No, he just running a fever. And if they didn't do the blood test, they wouldn't know about the high CRP level.
Yeah.
So nothing else. He's perfectly fine. The doctors walked in, the first doctor, I guess, that walked in and reading his chart with the high inflammation level, expected to see a kid just laid out flat. And he walks in, there's Quincy going, hi.
Huh. Yeah.
So,
I don't know. I'm getting there's going to be quite a few adults too, quite a few people that are going to express, I don't know, illnesses in new ways. Maybe it's like it's COVID related, but it wouldn't necessarily test positive for COVID-19. You know, I feel over the next, like for the rest of this year, maybe into February or March, there's going to be quite a few new illnesses in a way.
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, I mean, with more and more people going out there, I feel, and I'm getting, it's super important for us to be even more cautious. You know, we go to the beach, but we time it. We look at the time chart, and we only go when it's low tide. You know, we walk down when there's a narrow. We don't even go to the narrow paths like Swami. I haven't gone, even though that's my favorite beach. I have not walked down that staircase because almost nobody wears a mask. You know, people are touching the handrails and everything. So we need to be really, really cautious. With more
All right, I need to leave. Teresa's leaving for the hospital, so.
Okay.
We'll send you lots of love and him.
Thank you all.
Love to you
I feel
all.
it.
We'll pray for
Love
you.
to Teresa
Okay.
and your whole
Nancy,
family.
I sent you the latest from Andy and Linda. I think you got it too.
I just got it. Good news.
Okay.
Yeah, his markers are going down.
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
Yay.
Love
All right,
you, Bonnie.
love you guys. Thank
Bye.
you.
Love you. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Anka.
Yeah,
Yes,
you're
thank you,
welcome.
Anka.
Did we say, did we say something for July?
I think we're that
July
first.
1st.
Yeah,
I have
think
July
so.
1st.
I believe so.
Okay.
Let's do it.
And I don't think I have anything for August, but do we just want to do the first Wednesday? So the
August 5th.
5th?
August 5th. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And would you like access to this? Do we want to put it in a private group on YouTube or not?
Yeah.
No.
I'd like it. Thank you. I'd like to do it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you do the last one again?
Yes, I did.
Oh, nice. Okay. I was just curious. Great. We'll put it up there. And like I said, it's only for you guys. I don't know if Kathy ever called in.
No, I don't believe she never answered me. So.
Well, I can include, if you're okay with it, I can include her if she wants to watch it.
Sure.
I know she tried.
That would be great.
Yeah,
Fine.
we did some work for her too. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
You're
I'm
welcome.
gonna leave because